the Toxic Avenger.
I was actually going to record this in an irate kind of fashion. I was going to put the microphone somewhere away from me while I'm screaming tirelessly at it about my feelings over what happened yesterday with Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. And there's plenty words to describe what happened and how I felt, but I'm just going to give you the layman's explanation of my experience over yesterday when there was an update that occurred for Modern Warfare 3, where I guess it was like a pre-install or something for an event that I'm going to cover on another video. But because of that update, it ended up locking a lot of people out of multiplayer. It locked everybody out of zombies. You really couldn't get into the game, almost. Not even campaign for that matter. And everything just went to shit. Everything just went away. Everything, your progression, your unlocks, and your bundles, including your season pass and your black cell. Everything just went away. It just disappeared. Unfortunately, this just confirms, well, unfortunate for everybody that went through this, but fortunate for me that it just confirms everything that I knew was going to happen since 10 years ago, that I made a video specifically talking about this. I guess you could call it a prophetic video, in which publishers and developers, and yeah, I do blame developers too, because I mean they can't just sneak it in there, but they won't. The fact that everything that we do and everything that we get and everything that we pay for is locked behind a live service wall. It's like being denied flight out of a state or a city because they just don't feel you have a right to. It's not correct. It is not correct to do. But I don't know what else I could possibly say other than, I don't know if you're all aware that they have these bundles in the Call of Duty market. It's the King Kong Godzilla bundles for the new Empire. And it's Godzilla, it's King Kong, it's Scar King, and it's Shimu. And there's supposedly a bonus if you should happen to purchase all 4 bundles. Now, mind you, each bundle is 2,400 Call of Duty points, and that's the equivalent of $20 each. Now, in order to get this bonus, which really isn't that big of a deal to be honest with you, it's nothing more than a melee aesthetic. It's the right fist of King Kong. You know, he's got that yellow cybernetic metal thing that, it's based off the movie, obviously. But this doesn't unlock until you purchase all 4 of them. 2,400 Call of Duty points each, $20 each. That's $80, roughly $80 for one piece of aesthetics, for one melee weapon that has absolutely nothing special about it. There's nothing special about the aesthetic. It's just a monkey paw with some yellow metal on it, and doesn't open the fist, or if you do that thing where it showcases the weapon while you're holding it, it does these little movements and stuff. It doesn't do anything. But you're paying $80 for one piece of aesthetics. I mean, usually most people will be like, you know what, I'm just gonna buy this one because I like this character. Or hey, you know what? I'm a Godzilla fan. I'm just gonna buy the Godzilla bundle. Or I'm a King Kong fan. I'm gonna buy the King Kong bundle. But if you're stupid enough to say, you know what, I could really go for that monkey paw. That monkey paw looks very promising. If you're that type of person, then nuts to you. You're an idiot, because you're paying for something that is the equivalent of a full game. I mean, it's already bad enough that these games are already being priced at $70. These very defective, constantly needing updates, buggy AAA games. And it's true. Don't say that it's not true. You know that for a fact, that there's been a lot of AAA games that they sell us for like $70+, and they're all buggy and defective. And it doesn't look anything like the game trailers or anything. I mean, that aside. But Can you imagine paying $80 for just a monkey paw? Modern Warfare 3 was $70, and it was a complete disappointment. And the only reason why I say it was a complete disappointment is because I thought I was paying $70 for a full game and not a DLC. And Activision made me look bad, because I had high hopes that Activision is bad, but they couldn't be that bad. You know what I mean? Like, Activisions are a bunch of assholes, but they couldn't be that deep of an asshole. And no, they actually did. They ended up being that deep of an asshole. I mean, they sold us a $70 AAA game for a campaign that was 3.5 hours long, inconclusive ending, frustratingly terrible ending. You know, nothing like the classic Modern Warfare titles where, you know, yeah, Ghost dies, Soap dies, and the only one that's left is, Gas dies. But the only one left from the 141 task force was Price. And what happens is that he has a fight to the death against Makarov, right? And this is after Soap's death on Modern Warfare 3, the original Modern Warfare 3. And on this one, no, it was nothing like that. Makarov does a maneuver, putting the gun towards to Soap's temple, pulls the trigger, he kills Soap, he runs away, and you expect it to go after him, and there's going to be like this epic ending just like the original one, and no, that was it. You're done with the game. It was pretty much like saying, hey, thanks for buying the DLC, you know, there won't be any more follow-ups to the story. Oh well, we made suckers out of you. Too bad, so sad. I have a problem with that too, by the way. I really do. But anyways, $70 for a half-assed game, not even finished, not fully well-made, not full game or anything. You got multiplayer, and the one thing that actually got me excited about Modern Warfare 3 was zombies. A growing community of zombie players for Call of Duty, and that's what I was actually most excited about. Open world, just like Outbreak and Call of Duty Cold War. I thought this is going to be amazing. It was even more amazing for me when I found out that you were able to play the game in third person. I love my third person games, as you can plainly see with this video. I love my third person games because you get to look at your character, right? The character that you're playing in the story or whatever, and it's fun to watch. First person's okay, but it's not everything. Third person is where it's at. I know that a lot of people have their different opinions of third person and first person and over the view and RPGs and action adventure and puzzles and blah blah blah. But to me personally, that's my bread and butter. Third person is my bread and butter. So I got excited about that. Okay, it's the one setting in the game where you actually get to see finally your operator's aesthetics, the bundles or the unlocks or what have you. And I got so excited for it that every time I saw a bundle that got me, like, I gotta have it, I bought it. So after what happened yesterday, I gotta tell you, I'm done. I am completely done with that. I'm done supporting Activision. And to be honest with you, I don't even think I'm gonna buy Call of Duty Black Ops Gulf War, because they already screwed us on zombies, but I'm gonna leave that off for another video. I'm done with Activision. After what happened, no, I don't think so. I couldn't access any of my things. I couldn't access zombies. I couldn't access multiplayer, not even bots. I couldn't access my bundles, my unlocks. I couldn't access anything. It's like they basically did lock everything behind a live service wall. They really did. I know that a lot of people like to they put everything behind a paywall. That's one thing. But this is a live service wall that requires you to ask for their consent to use the things that you paid for. That's bullshit, right? I don't care what any of you simps out there have to say about, well, you read the terms of agreement. To be honest with you, for anybody that was born before the 1990s or even before the 2000s, games never asked you for any kind of you have to agree to the terms unless you want to continue playing the game. No, it was just you pop it in and you play it. There was never any reason why they'd have to ask you for those, terms of agreement craps. But now they do. It's bullshit. I read 3 pages of it. There's nothing in there that says, oh yeah, and by the way, all the things that you buy, it's ours. There's nothing in there. 3 pages worth from the 5 that you have to agree with unless you want to play the game, because even that's kind of screwed up. You can't play the game unless you actually hit agree. Nothing in there says anything about them reserving the right to withhold that stuff from you. Now, I repeat, after what happened yesterday, that's it. I'm done. The last thing that I paid for Modern Warfare 3 was the Black Cell Season 3 bundle, the Black Cell Season Pass. That's the last I'm ever going to put in any kind of money in the game, to be honest with you. I'm done. That's it for me. And I would think that most other YouTubers, a lot of YouTubers are actually starting to see this for what it is, but unfortunately, they're not pointing out the most grotesque practice that these developers and publishers are actually doing, and that is withholding those things from you. That they're locking everything behind a live service wall. That's why I always protest free-to-play online-only games, because there's no point in investing in those games, because at the end of the day, and there's been tons of videos talking about this, at the end of the day, those games are going to shut down their servers, and everything that you put into it, both your time and money that you invested in that game, is going to be worth nothing. Why the hell is everybody talking about legacy games and going back to the old stuff if you don't care about what's going on right now with these games that eventually will end up being legacy games themselves? You know? I'm going to have another video about that as well. So the only thing I'm saying is that when it comes to Activision and the things that they're selling us, the only thing I have to say to all of you, go ahead and run to all the other YouTubers that talk about this and tell them what I'm telling you right now. Don't buy any more of their stuff. Not because it's a way of you saying, screw you, we're not supporting you anymore, because that's easy. You can boycott something, and unfortunately there's always going to be that sucker that's going to do it anyways. But it's not only telling them, screw you, we're not buying your crap, it's also you telling them, you fucked us over, and this is what you get. Obviously, a lot of people are going to say, well, it's not like they're going to care. Oh, no, they're going to care. They're going to care. There's already a lot of game developers that are completely for the consumer, completely for the gamer, against the wokeism, against the Klaus Schwab's idea of owning nothing makes me happy. They're completely against that. They think about us, they think about our money, they think about the effort that we put into these games by playing them, and the support that we give these publishers and developers, that they actually do care. You got Stellar Blades and several other ones, including this one, including Capcom's Resident Evil, and I bought the DLC for that one, and guess what? I could use that offline. I don't need their consent, I don't need their permission. Why? Because it's my property and they know it. The only thing I'm saying is that everybody out there who's currently playing Call of Duty right now is like, you know what, you want to keep playing it just like myself? I'm going to keep playing it no matter what. But here's the thing. Don't buy into their shit anymore. Don't buy into their bundles. Don't buy into their season passes. Don't do that stuff anymore. And as a matter of fact, this should be our last Call of Duty title to play ever, because Gulf War is not going to be any different. Black Ops, Gulf War, Treyarch, they're not going to be any different. They're not going to do any better. They have no respect for us either. Like I said, there's going to be another video talking precisely about that. And the only thing I'm saying is that in order to kick them where it hurts, that's it. No more bundles. Don't buy any more bundles, and don't buy any more season passes. That's it. No more money for these guys. They have no respect for us. They go through our stuff like it belongs to them, and saying that, yeah, you want to play with your stuff? You need my permission first. That's bullshit. That's fucked up. Sorry, I'm cussing, but that's just the truth. Please, like, nobody cusses. Even children smaller than me cuss. But, no, that's it. I'm done. I'm done with Activision. I'm done with them. I'm done supporting them. I'm done buying their stuff. That's it. I'm done. And for anybody else out there, look, my audience, my subscribers, I thank you so much for the support and the viewership and the likes. A few of you can actually comment. But the only thing I'm saying is that I need more from my subscribers to share this video out there, because more people need to hear this. There's not enough YouTubers actually saying what needs to be said out of fear of, I don't know what, some sort of legal retaliation by these developers or publishers, or I don't know what. I got nothing that they have, and I don't even have any money to pay for whatever they demand, and they can't just send me to prison for speaking my mind. But people need to know this, and people need to start realizing that you're a whore, nothing more, to these publishers and developers. And they can easily just make it to where we don't really need their servers to play our games and use our stuff. If you want a good example, Avengers. The first time that Avengers came out, it was live service only, and I know for a fact, because I've seen the forums and I've seen the videos talking precisely about this, a lot of people didn't like the fact that Avengers was live service. They protested it, sales went down, and the people at Crystal Dynamics, or I forgot which developer made the Avengers, other than just Square Enix, but they made it to where you could play the game offline. And not only that, but they made it to where the stuff that you purchased was also accessible offline. If they could do that, Activision can do it too. And we wouldn't need to worry about their servers going down and, oh crap, there goes our progression, there goes our bundles, there goes our unlocks, there goes the time and effort that I put into this game, and the money that I also invested. And there's no reason for them to say, oh, well, guess what? The servers are down. Yeah, what? What was that? Oh, you want to use your stuff for bots? Oh, no, sorry, you can't do that. You have to be connected to our servers in order for you to use that. What's that? You want to play zombies? No, see, that's just another no-no. We can't let you have any fun offline with zombies. You're gonna have to be connected because it's a team effort type of game. Fuck you. Fuck you. I've played Outbreak, Black Ops Cold War offline, and I never needed other people to join me. Just go fuck yourself, Activision, if that's what your argument is. Don't fucking lie to our faces. You can easily make all that stuff offline and completely 100% accessible, yet you don't. I don't know why. I don't know what Klaus Schwab you have working at Activision, but I think it needs to stop, or else there's going to be some sort of retaliation. And I don't mean anything like physical or bodily harm to anybody that works at Activision. I mean in the legal sense, because this has gone too far. This is proving to me that you're nothing more but fucking thieves. So that's what I have to say. Those are my 2 cents. If you liked what I had to say, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and share. Please share it so that way it goes out. So that's about it. Toxic Avenger, peace out.
The Toxic Avenger is coming to your town. Look out.